Hello, adventurers, and welcome back to the Legend of Kelamentura recap series, complete with your usual squeaky chair and bottle slurping noises. Because I am not a professional voice actor. But yes, welcome back, guys. I know it's been a wee bit longer than usual since my last recap. Started off strong this year with the recaps, but I've had a bit of a cold the last wee while, and it didn't feel like it was fair to your lovely ears to, assault you with the bunged up nasalies. They're probably still fighting a wee bit of it now, so you can hear that. I apologise, but wanted to get over the worst of it. Alright, so what in the hell happened in the last session, which was session 54? Domestic dealings, I called that one. In that session, we had the tail end of Duchess getting the tour of her family's estate. That's a lot of it's been given over to the council. It's been used for various charitable things. And during the tour of the house, Duchess had found a couple of, two some very valuable pieces of jewelry and a magical thingamajig that's I've already forgotten. Oh, it was a tome of something that basically is for wisdom. So yeah. And she'd also previously been given the Sertan family ring, which I think I said last time was a ring of 3 wishes with a single charge left. It's worth a hell of a lot of money, and the ring also counts, because I'm the dungeon master, that's what I say goes, the ring also counts as the material components for a new spell the Duchess has picked up, to sort of try and save a bit of time for the character player to go off and hunt down some holy relics. So with that business wrapped up, the party went back to the law firm, and after some discussion among themselves, decided which property they were going for. Now, if I remember too, this is Dave. This is recording David talking to editor David. You have the photos on your phone. If I'll put the photos in at this point. Up first, we have the officer's house, which I'm going to put some photos up here. This is the house that belonged to a Menturian officer who was a legate, effectively the commander of one of the legions, who had been disgraced, and as such the house had been seized and was a bit run down, a bit beaten up, was one of the options. The second one, which I'm going to put up now, was a penthouse that actually belongs to the Sertan family. It's actually kind of used for diplomatic purposes when they have visited dignitaries or the like. They put them up in here. It's one of the places that they do so. And the last one, and the one the party went for, is the Merchant's Manor, which you can see is a fairly decently sized 2-story manor house, loads of bedrooms, lots of entertaining rooms, and party had a bit of a tour of it and decided, yeah, that's the one we're going to go for. And they're actually in the middle of plans to turn part of the downstairs, I'm not sure what part just yet, but turn part of the downstairs into sort of a tavern type thing and run a bit of a business out of it. And they're also talking about going up to Golden Fields and taking some goblins, their goblin friends, down and helping them run it, and putting down some serious roots, which I'm all here for. It's just I didn't expect D&D to go down the Sims route, but so it has. Oh yes, whenever they were getting a tour of the house, because they got a tour of the property, they went out to the rear of the property. Was a sort of a coach yard. Obviously, no coaches there at the moment. Again, it's not in the best condition, but it's not exactly run down. As an open yard for some coaches and small stables. And whenever they were going through the stables, having a mooch about, they found a stray dog that had taken up residence in the stables, who the party have basically taken in, and they've decided that they're going to now have a pet dog that's probably going to stay in the house while the party's off and about. And the party, they've kind of taken to it, and Bart is kind of going around and is using various spells trying to speak to the animal and speak to the dog and try to train it and teach it bits and pieces. To the point where Bart has Bart has gone off and has commissioned Winston to make a collar a collar for tongues, so you can put a collar on the dog if the dog can speak languages, which is just ridiculous. So they're going to have a talking dog in the house. I love D&D. And we also did a bit of a timey-wimey stuff in the last session because Dinesco was with us again and went back, and he had managed to get some dragon heart from Iceborne Zephyr, and had managed to make some dragon harp strings for Bart's instrument, which are, I can't remember what he's called them actually, but yeah, it was quite a nice little cool wee thing that has been made. And what else happened last session? It was a lot of sort of admin-y, day-to-day domestic stuff. A whole lot of just kind of going around and getting routes set up, and there's a few, like, Bjorn did some sweep of the house and found some, like, listening devices that have been left by occupants unknown. And the party has also gone off and have been looking at the Architects Guild to get some work done in the house and various other bits and pieces. And they also got they've also got a bunch of like halfling cleaners in, like, get the house up spotless clean, and maybe get some work done in the house. I guess, like, again, they're kind of just setting up routes. But the halflings came back, were there one evening, and then also left. Went the next day and left a business card for, was it Samwise and Gamgee and Took. Just a very obvious nod to Lord of the Rings. And then after all of that, again, it was a bit of a light session, more RP, more setting up bits and pieces. And we ended the session with, kind of, after going off and discussing the guild, which we're going to, I think next session there's actually talk of, now that when we have everyone back around the table, to maybe come up with plans for what they're going to do with the business. But we ended with Bart receiving a sort of a letter. It's not a summons per se, but certainly a letter from the head of his order, Prefect Maximus Drusilia. Basically a letter saying, "Hey Bjorn, you haven't checked in some time. Come see me when you get the chance." So Bart has been not ordered, but his presence has been requested with the head of his order, which is fairly, we'll see where that goes. And yeah, I've got a couple of players have been talking to me outside of the session to some ideas and things they want to do. So we'll try to get them integrated into the next session. We'll see where things go from there. Just kind of in between plots at the moment. Nice to have some quieter downtime where things aren't exploding all around you, and the threat of death is a bit less imminent every day you wake up. But yeah, we'll see where things go from there. Next session, less than a week time of recording. But we'll see how things go. And that's kind of all there really is for the recap for this week, guys. Again, sorry it's a bit later. I've had a cold. But yeah, I hope that's the end of the ill health for a while. But I will see you guys next time. Guys, girls, gays, and this, or whatever your pronouns names happen to be. Yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. And I'll see you all next time. See yous.